That's what's up. So today's topic, y'all, is things people do for love. We're going to touch base on that. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and all of that. So feel free to hit us up, 718-310-3341. We want to hear some stories. You know I've been in love before. Everybody got their own stories. How about you, Kay?
Yo, I don't think I've ever been in love, to be honest.
Nah,
that's serious. I think I was in infatuation. Now, when we thought about this topic, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Like, this shit is real. I don't know. I thought it was love. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Looking back at older me, I'm gonna say that shit was an infatuation.
I mean, I could say the same thing. I think a lot of people can. Sometimes we don't really know what love is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes what you think is love, you deserve better than whatever's being put into that, whatever you getting from that. Like, it's sometimes it is an infatuation.
I feel like what messes us up is these I'm gonna tell you what messed me up. I think it's Disney and all this fairy tale shit that we've seen, and we think
Disney.
Yeah, and then we think love is supposed to be like this, and in reality, I don't know. I need to find somebody, a couple that I could be like, yo, this is it. And even them, they're not it. Because the shit that she probably put up with, K. Jones ain't putting up with it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
I don't know.
But shout outs to those people who put in the work. You have to put in the work in every relationship. If it gets into marriage, you're going to have to put in work. Nothing is perfect. And sometimes we forget that. What we want to be perfect, it's just not. And some people can't accept that.
Yo, a lot of people look at their grandparents and be like, yo, I need love like Nana. Well, Nana got cheated on for 40 years, and they've been together.
Nana been through the most. Nana had to bust a cap for somebody. Like, you never know what Nana was turning up. Nana went through it, but what came out of that was some kids and some grandkids and a whole family and a beautiful marriage. Like, is that the way it goes?
Yo, man, I don't know. As I get older, everything is like, it's an illusion. I don't think the shit that people gotta put up with to be in a relationship. I feel like all the stuff we do now, like this dating or these fake dating or whatever, is just a setup for the real thing. Because when the real thing does come, man, shit, it come with some real shit.
It come with some real shit. Now, can you handle it? Can you stand the rain? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want that love that feel like 90s R&B.
You did?
90s R&B. Like, that's the kind of love I want when I think about it. I want that, I want that calm, that sexy, that romance, that it makes you feel safe,
Nah, but you see, shout outs to the authors. Even though I'm saying what I'm saying, we dictate the type of love that we get. We dictate the type of love that we receive and give. You know what I mean? So shouts out to the authors of the 90s that make us feel warm and like you
safe,
just said,
comfortable, and just at peace. Because we deal with enough on an everyday basis. We deal with enough at work, in the world, whatever we got going on. And it's just always good to just have that one person you can run to and just hug and
you know what I'm saying? Yo, alright, so you know how I be thinking, right? So I feel like our problem is this, right? And you said you hit the nail on the head when you said that. You said everybody want that person that could give them that. I hope I'm using the term right. Coddle. You know how they say coddle the child and all this? All right. So I feel like this whole thing is stemming from when we were children, and they said once a child we shed. In Jamaica we say twice a child, once a man, because when you're, I don't know, it's a whole saying, but once a child, right, we get older, we shed childish things, right, but we don't leave them behind totally, right? So they said the child that cried a lot as a baby knew if they cried a lot would get attention from the mother, the father, whoever. They got the extra affection, and then they had the child who felt like they needed to show out to get that love, and then they got the child that was super affectionate, you know what I'm saying, and they still got that affection. So as adults, we still can't escape this I want your love. Even if you gotta act crazy to get it, you got the crazy girlfriend. Woo! You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we all want that person to make us feel warm.
We all want that, and man, we all want that. And some people, they don't know how to go about doing that. That's when it gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't even want to admit that that's what they want. You know, like, just hold me in your arms. Just, you know.
Do some real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. Yeah. Some people is just afraid to be vulnerable. I can never pronounce.
I'm in that boat because like, you can't trust people out here.
Vulnerable.
Nah, you know what it is? I'm in that boat.
Right.
Screw that. People out here are retarded, so I'm in that boat too.
You know, it's people out here who saying, if you won't love me, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, I ain't.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
I ain't doing that. No,
I would never do that.
They straight up crazy.
Straight up crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they just doing that. But you know what? You know what's crazy? A lot of people mistake manipulation for love. A lot of people want to use manipulation and manipulate, call that shit love. That's not love.
Yo, it's funny you say this. I think you're in my life somehow. You know, you're looking into when I'm doing stuff. Right now, there's a book that is called, I don't know how it came to mind, but I was like, you know what? I want to read this book. It's called The Art of Seduction. And I said, you know what? That shit too damn long. I'm a person that read 3 books at the same time. I don't know why I do it.
I don't know how you do
I
that.
just do it. I just do it. It's like different series.
Different series.
So in this book, it speaks about different forms of seduction.
Okay.
A man that manipulates the person. These people are some effed up people. You know.
I can only imagine, man.
Yo,
there's some crazy people out here, man. You gotta be careful.
You got like the politicians or seduction, man. I'm telling you, everybody out here, just go read that book or do like me. I never believe in audiobooks, and I'm listening to this like a mother sucker. I'm at my desk doing work, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, it got your attention for real.
Yeah, it got my attention.
Yeah.
Because it speaks of the different people, different characteristics, and who we are to try to seduce somebody to be with us. But then my thing is like, I don't want to have to seduce nobody to get with me. I just want us to vibe and it work. But then there is some level of seduction there. There's some level of manipulation there.
There is a level of seduction and manipulation, but you know, there's always a good and a bad.
True.
You know what I'm saying? There's always a good manipulation. If the feeling is mutual and it's growing naturally and y'all just loving each other, loving each other's company, what's wrong with a little, you know, come over my crib, call out sick, baby, call out sick.
I ain't calling out sick for nobody. I'm gonna let y'all know that. I ain't missing no bread. I'm
baby,
sorry.
Call out sick, let's go away. You know, because everybody, I think every woman at some point just wants to lay on a man's chest and relax and just feel comfortable, safe, and secure. It's just a beautiful feeling.
Look at you over there. Oh, you reminiscing and shit.
Chill. I love love. I mean, love is a beautiful thing. But let's talk about the ugly, man. The ugly. I think the ugly. What you think? I think the ugly stems from jumping in too soon, head first.
It could be either way.
Yeah.
It could be. Man, I'm one of those people. If I like you, I like you. I ain't got no time to waste. I don't have time to do no dumb shit. I don't got time to act like I don't like you.
Right,
if I
like
see
that's
you,
kitty.
I don't got time for that. If I like you, I like you. And there's a lot of people out here that no disrespect to y'all. I like y'all and I think you're cool. But the truth is, I honestly know what you want. I ain't gonna give it to you. So I just it's
don't
not
want to waste your time, baby.
It's not. You know how they say dub. It's not like I'm not dubbing you. But the truth is, that affection that I would want to give you, I can't give it to you because I don't like you that way.
It's not there.
You see what I'm saying?
You're not about to force it.
Exactly.
You're not about to force it. So it's unfortunate when the feeling is not mutual. People get hurt. You lose a friend just because that feeling is not mutual.
Please, I was in my car just now and I said, K. Jones, leave that boy alone because he ain't trying to give you what you want. That's what I said to myself. And I said, fuck it. I was over it. I'm over it. But you see this whole, your mind be doing shit, man. I was saying to you earlier how as females, our mind just be feeding shit that don't need to be fed. And I think guys do that too. Not all guys. I know they wired different, but
we're wired different. We think with our hearts and our mind and stuff, and we don't really. How can I put it? Because I've been in a predicament where it's like I feed stuff. Like that's what you call it, feeding into stuff that you just don't even. You don't need to be feeding.
You don't even know if it's true. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you end up looking stupid with your mouth open.
Nah, but it's like a guy that has money. You meet him, you don't know if he got money. You think he got money. He look like he got money, and he just buying you shit. And in your mind, you're thinking this is a form of affection. It's a form of him doing it. Nah, this is him tricking. He got it, so he tricking. But it ain't tricking.
It ain't tricking.
Even if you got it. You know what I'm saying? He's not. You know what I mean?
Yo.
And some ladies
be tricking all the time, and some ladies feed into that. I mean, come on.
Yo.
Every girl like to be wine and dine, and buy me this, buy me that. And you got some girls that feed into it, you know. Long as you're tricking, I'm here. I don't like you like that, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do me on the side. I might do me on the side, and if you get hurt, you get hurt, because at the end of the day, like, you was tricking. So.
Yo, let me tell you, man. Ladies, look out for these guys that's tricking. Fellas, look out for the girls that's tricking.
Look out for the girls that's tricking. And fellas, respect the girl that don't want to trick on you. Like you know, dudes get mad when they can't have their way and don't understand, like, all right, if I don't like you like that, why you don't like me like that? You know, I'm doing this. I got money. I'm doing this for you. Like,
I've met those people too.
I've met those people too, and it's like it's fake beef or whatever the case, and you know what I mean? Just because
they have a problem. They have a deep, it's an ego problem. They have a problem that we never gonna touch there. But back to you said the ugly, right?
The ugly.
I'm not, like I said, I'll do crazy shit behind closed doors. He not gonna know I'm thinking crazy things. He's not gonna see it. He ain't gonna even know. And I'm one of those, I will like leave you high and dry. Like, I would want you, but if you're gonna try to make me look stupid, you're not gonna have me out here calling you 25 times. I'm not that girl.
But yeah, hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not that. I would want to, but I'm not going to. And some people would say, there's a song by Tink. You don't know what love is until is
it Tank or
Summer Walker. You don't know what love is until you call somebody 25 times. What?
I know I called somebody a good 25 times. We going through some shit.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's the things people do
Yes.
for love. You know what I'm saying? I left messages, texting.
Yo, I'm gonna find out
in private.
but I'm gonna tell you this. There's one boy I was dating, right? I don't know. We stopped talking or whatever. Mm-hmm. Why do I say whatever? I hate saying that. We stopped talking.
All the time.
Sound like Crystal. So
Yo, Crystal, what up?
So we stopped talking, and I texted him and he didn't respond. I called him, he didn't respond. So I got a phone with another number, so I called him and he answered. I hung up the phone. I never spoke to him again. He called me, I never answered him. He's no good. I don't care. I never spoke to him again.
And how long it's been?
That person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Years?
I didn't speak to him. He tried to call me. I ain't gonna talk to him. You
never think about him and be
No, I'm over that, man. That's
So you had a real reason for doing what you did.
Hell yeah, cause come on.
Yeah.
Bro, we've been kicking it for a minute, and I text you don't answer, and I call you don't answer, and I call you from a strange number, and you don't answer. Now when I called him, I started to feel crazy. I was like, why am I doing this? This is extra. This is too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the crazy shit people do for love, just
all
to keep
a part
it.
of the game, man. Just to keep it. Let's talk about the things they do to keep it.
Or to keep or to keep that person in their life.
Put up with BS and lose themselves in the process a lot of times.
Yo, people, I don't know, man. I feel like this is a weird drug. This yearning to have somebody in our life.
It is a drug.
It's a weird drug.
Yeah.
And so the things people put up with is like some super disrespect that you wouldn't take from nobody. You take it from this person because you say you love them.
Nah, baby. Love should never be abusive. It should never be frustrating. I think love should be calm. Easy. It should be easy. It should be calm and easy. If you're going through all of this drama and all of this stuff, you don't have to put up with that. That's the whole point.
Nah, I see something that say if his light is right, man. If his light is right. You don't gotta be doing too much.
Yeah, and that doesn't go for like dating outside your race, but when his light is right.
Yeah, cause somebody gonna hear that and think you're talking about light skin.
Like, I ain't dating no white man or something. I mean, it's not even about that. Some people just find love outside of their race, and I'm here for it. You know, that's cute. That's beautiful. Cause hey, when his light is right.
Nah, when his light is right, man. But like I said, this whole love and yearning and wanting to have somebody in your life, it's just the stuff we'll put up with just to keep it. It's just the crazy shit we do just to keep somebody in our life that it has me amazed every single time.
Don't it though?
Every time I'm amazed. I'm like, yo, so he just called you a bitch, and he didn't call you because y'all was arguing. He calling you that on the regular.
He's comfortable calling you that, sis.
Yeah.
Like, hell no.
Hope.
Yeah, when he's mad, he do that. You know, it starts in the house. Everything starts in the house. Whatever y'all gonna do in the house and behind closed doors is eventually you're gonna do it in front of people. You're gonna do it in front of your friends if they don't already know your situation. You know, people like to vent. You're gonna do it in public, and then that's when it's like, all right, y'all either gonna leave each other or it's really gonna get ugly. Somebody's gonna get locked up, and it's just gonna be a big thing. You don't want your love life to feel like some damn reality show. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Springer and all of that. Like, that's too much.
You said something important. You said, you see, we was going to touch on this today, domestic violence. There's some ladies out here that feel like if homeboy not beating her, he don't love her.
Yeah.
I mean, her issues is deep rooted in other stuff we're not gonna talk about today, but it's him beating you, putting his hands on you, calling you out your name. You have some relationships out here where I'm about to touch on this real quick. The lady could have been she could not have had a high school diploma, and she went ahead and got it. And now he's starting to feel insecure, like, yo, she about to get a better job, she about to move up. He's trying to stop your progress. I got kids, he ain't gonna watch them. It's a whole bunch of things, man.
You know, it's a lot of men out there who feel like they should be making the money and they should be taking care and they should be providing while their wife or woman is just in the house taking care of the house and cooking and cleaning. But it's ironic because women don't like to do that for a man, you know, provide and be the bread. A lot of women don't want to do that. So it's like...
But that's a societal issue.
Yeah.
Society told us that a man is supposed to get the bread.
Yeah, society have a lot of pressure on a man.
But see, then that's a man's business. I don't care if I'm making $100,000 a year and you making 50, bro. We make $150,000 together.
You feel me? Like, we could work this out. You're not broke. I just make more and more. It don't gotta be like, you know, gender roles and all of that. Like, you do this, you do that. It don't have to be a problem. If y'all want to come together, you're a unit now. You're a union. You're a family. Make it work. Love each other. It's not enough love in the world.
What about when your homegirl, right? She been single forever. She finally found Jerome. I'll make up these weird names.
Jerome.
She finds Jerome and they're together. She's all excited. Because we know when you've been out of something for a long time, when you finally get, you're excited, right?
Hell yeah.
So she
Butterflies.
you get with Jerome, and then now she's not talking to you no more. It's all about Jerome, and you don't hear from her. Every time she and Jerome have a problem, that's when she call you. Now, there's some situations. Like I'm telling you, I ain't that friend. You can't call me after that shit goes out. I don't care for you. I'm just sorry.
I don't like friends who dip out on their friends for a dude. I think that's corny. You know, if you my homegirl and we always kicking it, we always make time for each other, and now you got a man and I don't hear from you, don't see you, you don't hit me up, it's not regular no more. But when you get into a problem with that man, you're like, oh, I got
how can I help you and I don't know what the hell y'all been doing?
I don't like that. You should always make time for your friends. That's important when you're dating somebody.
That's important, and I said it to my cousin the other day. I was like, I understand you meet this new person, you're trying to make it work.
Yeah.
But you can't just go 100% just like that, bro.
Right.
Give them a little bit, feed them some, and still give your friends 20%. Give them 20. Give them out of the month. You should see your friends at least twice if you're in this relationship with somebody. But this is me talking.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna look bad when the person does leave you, or if you guys are going through a rough patch, and now you're trying to come back to these friends that you left. But see, we're talking about this. What about the guys or the girls who get in relationships and be like, look, you can't be friends with her no more, or y'all can't be friends no more, or else we're not gonna be together.
That's somebody who has trust issues and control issues, and they jealous, and they probably don't admit none of these things because in their mind they feel like, okay, we're in a relationship, these are the rules, this is how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. Now, my thing is, if you got friends that you've been effing on, kissing on, touching on, and now you're in a relationship and you still want to keep that bond and be around them, nah. That's when it's too far.
See, and that's amazing because I met somebody, right? And this was some time ago, and I was telling a friend of mine, I'm like, this person have a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like that. She's like, what you mean? I was like, I thought I had male friends, and it turns out they weren't my friends. They were just waiting for me to get with them. You know what I mean?
A lot of times that's the thing. People want to pose as friends and keep it, you know, like we friends when they really want to get with you, and that's not a real friend.
So I told my friend, I was like, nah, his situation is probably like this. It's either he liked the girl and the girl can't get with him because she's with somebody else, or she liked him on the low and they say they're friends. Because even as an adult now, I look at it and I'm like, it's very rare. And if people do have this out here where they have no sexual attraction to their male friends or whatever,
it's possible.
I give you a round of applause. But I know there's some guy, majority of the guys that I know that I thought were my friends, they were just waiting for me to get with them, and I can't be friends with them because once they cross that line, like they told me that, oh, they like me, now everything is out the window. Now they gonna feel like they can make certain jokes.
Yeah.
And how would the person I'm dealing with feel that I'm hanging out with this person that I know like me? You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know. It's very weird, but like you said, if it's somebody that he used to get it in with, there's no way. Yeah, I mean, I know he's gonna use her for security. Because what if I decide I ain't doing nothing with him? He gonna call her because she gonna show up because they've been doing it way before I got
When
here.
you're bored, you do crazy things, right? I think boredom, a lot of drama comes from boredom. Okay, you're bored, you know, you're gonna mess with your friend. You're gonna hit up your friend, but you know, people have urges. You know, a lot of times I used to say, a man and a female, if they're not in a relationship, they can't be friends. Like, it's not gonna be friends. I don't know. I always felt like they can't be
What
friends.
you say?
I always felt like, all right, they're not in a relationship. Eventually, they're gonna just get a little too close, talk about a lot of things, get in each other's heads, and after a while, somebody is gonna have the urge to be more than friends.
Listen, that happens to me on the regular. I'm telling you, I meet these guys. I think they're cool. And it's not like I share too much with them, but I feel like I'm cool with them, so I can be like, yo, guess what, y'all? It's like, whatever. But I'm very private anyway, so I'm very selective of what I tell them. I'm private to everybody, but these guys, I will meet them, and like I said, I'm cool with them. We'll be on the phone talking 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and I'm like, this is my homie, you know what I mean? We're cool. We go to parties together.
In your mind.
Yeah, he's there and I'm there, but the whole time he's plotting, trying to understand me to get what he wants, and that's like a whole turn off. Because my thing is, if I don't meet you and it don't click right there, it ain't gonna click in no time soon, bruh.
Nope.
We're friends, but that's messed up.
The only way you can remain friends is if you continue to resist, continue to just put that man in his place, put the woman in her place, whatever the case. That wrong. But it's like...
It did.
It did, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like, you know, eventually they'll move on, and it's not a friendship because you're never going to hear from them again. They can't get what they want.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
It's no friendship. You're not friends.
Now, I have this one guy, he's an artist, and we were cool. I would go out, have a good time, you know. And I always in the back of my mind knew this man was setting up to tell me something. But I'm like, whatever. So months fly by, we talking, you know, having a good conversation. Yeah. And he goes, well, if when he started with this, if I was your man, then I'm
there
like,
go
oh, shit.
If I was your man. And then you're like, oh, shit, here he go with the bullshit.
But shout out to my bro, Leo. I was talking to Leo about it.
What up, Leo?
Yo, Leo was like, K. Jones, you mad cool.
Yeah.
Why do you think you could have a conversation, a relationship with a guy that don't want to get with you? You're cool. I said, that ain't my business. I think he's cool, but I don't see him sexual. I think he's cool.
Yeah. You think he's cool, that's it.
Man, I don't know.
Let's talk about... I just feel like sometimes I wonder, right? Let's going back to that 90s R&B love. You know? The love that's not crazy. Sometimes I feel like this generation may not be capable of giving us that kind of love. You know, this generation is now on a mentality of city girls, stuntmen, players, you know what I'm saying? So the thought of love is like a damn joke, or it's just not taken seriously like the love our grandparents had. And it kind of bothers me because you still have some of us that yearn for that, you know, that want that, but it's so hard to succeed with that.
But I feel like what you're saying, right? I feel like they faced that back then because I'm sure they had ladies who were gold diggers. Of course. All that been there. I think the problem today is people feel like everybody's disposable. With these dating apps where if Keisha ain't working out, you can go on Tinder and find another Keisha part 2, and then it might just work out that way. I feel like it's the whole disposable thing that's killing everybody. And back then, people actually courted people. You know, the courting phase was different. Like, a man will bring you lunch every day until you finally decide to talk to him. Just doing nice, cute stuff. Yeah. Like nowadays, these guys, they have some guys that
love story they created.
They created a love story. Like, yo, you know, I used to go by her job every day and she wouldn't give me no play.
Remember when I used to bring you flowers?
You know what I'm saying?
17. You know, a whole little love story.
Today, a guy shoot his shot. He's like, well, okay, let me call this chick I met at the club last night. You see what I'm saying?
But today, guys want to shoot their shot. But they want to land in your pants.
True.
It's like they don't even want to take the time to do that romance, that chivalry, create a little love story. They just
and people don't understand that's dry sex. Like if y'all don't have no real story after sex, but y'all don't just sit there and look dumb.
Look dumb, and eventually it's gonna fade, and you're gonna feel like, well, damn, what did I do that for?
I'm telling you, it's a nasty
Why
feeling.
I did that with him?
Yeah,
I don't even talk to him no more. Like it's just like okay.
Nah, when you sit there and have conversations, you create something.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I feel like you create something, and after that, you know, it might turn into something. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I know some people who hit it on the first night and they married and shit now. So
yeah, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. But you know, like I said, I think if it's natural, if it's calm, if it feels effortless, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. If y'all really a tight team, hey, who cares that you smashed on the first night? Y'all married now?
Yo, my thing is this, right? Here's what I really want to touch on today.
Yeah.
Why do we hold on to situations that we know is not right?
I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. I've done that. But I think we all done that because we give it the benefit of the doubt, maybe. People are manipulative, so they're gonna say, "I'll change. I'll do this." They want to come to you. We'll work it out. This is what we'll do. You know what I'm saying? They got a list. They got a list of things to fix it. In the back of your mind, you like, this is some bullshit.
But think about it like this, right? It's like I said, why do we hold on to situations until we're damn near damaged to decide that this is it? And I feel like as females, we do it a lot. Like he would cheat on us 20 times, have 2 baby outside, and then he finally have another one, and then you're like, oop, time to go. At this point, I don't want to say damaged, but at this point, you're damaged. Now you got to go do some healing. It's going to be hard for another man to like truly try to be with you because you have all these problems. This man, this was the last thread. You wait until we're down to the last fiber to tell the man deuces. And that pain, like heartache, is crazy. But it hurt when he cheated the first time. Imagine when he cheated the 5th time and had 3 kids. How you gonna feel after that?
You see,
washed.
I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. I will go through the motions of crying, of playing sad music to make myself sadder. Whatever I gotta
make yourself sadder?
Make myself sadder just so I could cry it all out. And I'm gonna move the hell on. You cannot wait until you're completely bruised at your knees and down and out, and barefooted until you realize, okay, I need to hop in the car and go because this is too much. You never let yourself get damaged. And that's easier said than done. Some people don't know when to let it go, when it's time to cut it off before you're too much invested, before you're too involved into this person and this person's life. I say once you make kids with someone, man, that's it. They in your life forever.
Yo.
They in your life forever, and you just have to go about that a certain way. It has to be some respect. It has to be a thing in order to just make it work and try to be happy.
Can you imagine? It's like a thorn in your ass. Like you can't get rid of them.
You can't get rid of them. That's it.
Damn, son.
Now, there's a lot of people out there that run out and you never want to be, talked to. You can't talk to them, can't contact them. But, those are people who are not taking care of their kids. So now the kids is growing up with a single parent. Not all of us grew up in a household where it's like the Cosbys. A lot of us grew up without a father. Some grew up without a mother. And I think it makes it harder for them to love.
I was talking to a kid, I don't call him a kid, he's a 25-year-old man. We were having a conversation. I don't know why I do that. We were having a conversation and he was telling me about, him and his girlfriend and why they broke up and stuff. And I looked at him, I was like, why did you break up again? Like, this shit didn't make no sense to me, to be honest. But I'm sure there's something in the story that he wasn't sharing. And he's kind of like,
yeah, it's always 2 sides of the story.
Yeah, he told me about the relationship with him and his mom. And I said, that's your problem. He said, what you mean? I said, I'm not a psychiatrist. But as I get older, I realize when you have these relationships with your parents, it means something. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, you and your mom don't have a great relationship. How are you going to have a great relationship with a female? You may think you are doing the right thing. But to be honest, these things that go back to our childhoods, we don't realize how much it affects us as adults.
As adults,
you know what I mean? So I was talking, I was like, yo, you need to go talk to your mom. I need to have like a real sit down and, just you need to speak, she don't need to say nothing.
Yeah.
And go vice versa and try to work on it. And I said that you're always going to have problems because you and your mother don't have a good relationship.
My advice to people that's going through situations like that and it causes, confrontation in their love life and all of that stuff. I mean, it's nothing wrong with seeing therapy. It's nothing wrong with
That's what I said. It ain't crazy people alone.
It'll help you love yourself. Love yourself before you can love someone else because someone else have their own problems, issues. You know what I'm saying? Now you come together, 2 messed up in the heads, two people, you know what I'm saying? 2 people that's been through it all and trying to get it right. They come together and it can, without counseling and the proper guidance, it can explode.
I got 2 things to say before I forget it. One, what the hell did I have to say again? Hold on, I got it. 2 different worlds coming together.
Yeah.
And I forgot the other one. Damn. But anyway, it's crazy how we forget this. This is very important. And somebody said it. Very important. Mm-hmm. I'll be living in La La Land just to let y'all know. But, but very important. When you meet someone, you gotta realize this person is coming with their own story.
Oh.
Just like how you're coming with your story. And I'm not talking about somebody cheating. I'm talking about they have a whole life that came before you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And for some strange reason, when you meet them, you become all about them. And then all this is what it is. This is the key right here.
Yeah.
All this finding yourself and knowing yourself. You think you found yourself. Like, that's one thing I feel like we'll never truly understand. But there's some basis that we can stand on. Some strong foundation that we can stand on.
Yeah.
But all this finding yourself, you meet this person, you just lose yourself within them, just like that.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yo.
So easy you can do that. You can do that very easily.
You just slide it on like, okay, we won now. And I'm like, bro, you took 2 years to learn yourself. And now you won now. And then they leave you. Then you got to go back to learn yourself again. This whole process is exhausting. So,
and you know what? The older we get, the more we're stuck in our ways.
Mm-hmm.
The more we have our own way of thinking, our own way of doing things. We know what we like and don't like. We're more stubborn. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to compromise for what? This is what I want to do. This is what I say and it goes. And you know, a lot of people think like that. Men and women. A lot of people think like that.
Mostly men.
Mostly men, yeah.
Yep.
Men.
A woman will bend. She will bend.
She will bend until it's a complete letter N. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
You said letter N?
Yeah, a little letter N, lowercase N. Just bend it, like bend until she can't bend no more.
I got it. Nah, man, women we're so compromising. We're too damn compromising.
Lenient.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
With these men, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give all the ladies and all the guys a piece of advice. Know what you want. Stick to it. Whoever is for you will work with it. You see what I'm saying? Compromise later on when you decide that they the one. Don't compromise in the beginning. Do not compromise in the beginning because you will be asked out. You know what I mean?
I say let that man do the compromising. Shit.
Let's go to work. That's what I like. You know what I like when a man work. What? I like when a man work to try. I think there's something sexy about it. I'm not saying clown yourself out.
Definitely.
I'm not trying to say do all the extra, but I like when they do. Like, I'm not gonna say much about me because somebody said I'm giving too much about my life. But you can call me. At this age, I ain't got time to be sit down, texting all day. No. Call me. Let's have a conversation. This is how I know if I can rock with you. If the conversation passes a half hour, I know I can rock with you. You see what I'm saying? You a good.
I know I can rock with you when you're calling more so than you're just texting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to pick up the phone and call no more. It's just strictly texting. And I don't know. I feel like it's no real connection in that. All the time to text. And as you should know, the topic is things people do for love. We already touched on the things that they do for it and how it's like a drug. It has the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that other stuff. We touched on marriage. We touched on putting up with people's BS. We touched on this generation and people mindsets. And we're going to close out with some advice. You know, my advice is take it slow. Take it one day at a time, y'all.
That was damn, Ashley.
Take it one day at a time, y'all. Love is not easy. Nobody's perfect. And you just have to just know how to work with that person. I don't even know how else to say it. You know what I'm saying? Think of yourself as an individual. First and foremost, you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. Don't lose yourself because a lot of people get caught up in someone else's life and in their feelings, take on their problems, and it's just like a big explosion. You don't want that to happen.
Yo, piggyback off what you said, man. I think it's very important to be an individual. Even if you do get with someone, please maintain your identity. Because when you lose that, you lose yourself, and then you lose that person that the person you're with fell in love with or fell in like with. And you don't want them to lose interest in you because you're all about them. Be about you, and then they'll be about you, and then y'all could be together and happy, right? And then it's just this whole, it's natural and it's normal to yearn for someone. It's natural, because that's what we were built to procreate. That's what, I feel like that's what we're built to do. So we want that extra attention. We want the affection. We want the love. We want to know we had a bad day at work and we could pull up and call them on the phone and be like, hey, guess what happened at work? Men know how ladies get down. We talk. The same story you got at work, you're going to get it after work. Just live with it. You know what I mean? That's just a part of it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And true men, they know that. You're going to get the same story you got when I was at work. But everybody needs somebody. And if you're out there, you're looking for somebody right now, I'm going to tell you something. Take time, not rush. A lot of times we find what we're looking for when we're not looking for it. So if you're in a rush or a haste to try to find somebody, you're not gonna find somebody. If every time you go out you think, oh, I'm gonna do this, that, no. Dress cute for you, go out for you, and I'm gonna tell you.
Do things for yourself.
I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna meet somebody. So, number one, it's cold outside. If you ain't got nobody, I'm gonna tell you this. Instead of sitting there on Instagram and scrolling all day, download apps like Meet and find events and stuff that you're interested in. Create a calendar, put on the calendar.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing on Saturday. It doesn't have to be a date. You can go meet all kind of people that can help you build something that you've been trying to build for the longest. It doesn't have to be a guy. You could go there and meet someone. But try to fill your calendar with stuff you want to do. Don't just sit there waiting on Prince Charming or the princess to come rescue you.
And you know what they say, you always find the right one when you're not looking.
Exactly. So the truth is, like I said, do you, man. Look fly for you, get cute for you, get your hair done.
Do stuff for you. That's right. I feel good when I get fly for myself. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling.
Yo, I don't know if I'm a narcissist.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Because I'll be looking fly, I'm looking at myself like, damn, my butt getting fatter, yow! I'll just be happy myself. I got to, it's like, I'm just hyped.
I think that's the beauty of it, self-confidence, because there's a lot of females, there's a lot of males out there that feel like they have to be with someone in order to feel like something. They have to look cute, you know, and take care and be on point with themselves. Is because, like, they just have to have that one person that's, you know, their audience or whatever the case. But nah, you don't do it like that.
We're gonna end it like this. Love, it's a drug.
It's a drug. Who cares when it feels like crack? I do. Remember Rihanna?
What she said that?
Diamonds. It was in that song Diamonds. She was like, who cares when it feels like crack?
That's what she said? I didn't know that's what she said.
and when I first heard it, I was like, whoa. Who cares when it feels like crack?
Shit. Yo, but everybody deserves it. You'll find it. Like I said, invest time in you, and the person will come along and be an addition, and not. They will just be an addition. They won't be what you was looking for that was missing. Ooh, damn.
Oh, look at you, got bars. Look at you. Say it again. Say it again.
I can't remember that shit. What I said?
That sound good though.
Yeah, I like that. But just to let you guys know, our new name is The Front Desk.
The Front Desk coming soon after the new year, right, Kay?
You already know.
You already know
it's
that.
coming. So,
you know I'm always famous for naming the wrong damn song.
What song? Oh God.
It wasn't. Let's go back, cause my best friend just hit me up like, yo, it wasn't even Diamonds. So let's kiss it better. Facts. Thanks, Kills. Thanks, son. Cause I don't know what the hell going on with me. I did that last time.
You caught yourself.
No, she caught me. Shout outs to you.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's the girl K Jones and
Therapy. What's going on?
And we're here to tell you guys about our new show called
The Front Desk.
You already know. So you know the front desk is where you go to check in when you first come in, right?
That's right.
So this will be the first place you check for all the nice, juicy, not drama topics, but real topics.
Real topics.
We're going to talk that.
We're going to talk that talk. We're going to bring talk that talk to the front desk. So check in with us, y'all. Don't be scared. Same number, same number, same information, same all of that.
And the number still is 718-310-3340.
3340.
Oh, that was supposed to go?
Yeah, I was trying to check and see if you knew the number, because you be messing up on the number.
And then, yo, you can get the app. We're going to link the app for y'all to get the app, all right? We want you guys to check us out, because, you know, we doing our thing.
We here, baby.
You already know.